I find that the collection is very mesmerizing because, like, not only they have a local Hong Kong collection, Chinese collection, and an international collection, and you can see the diversity and also the topics that they focus on. I think because Chinese art and the collection is, I think, from a particular time. So you can see they are mainly focusing on certain topics, and you can see a glimpse of that period of China. And also, I think for the international selection is very diverse. And I appreciate the installations because they have such a high ceiling and such a big space. So you can really spread out the installation. Particularly remember a work that is a pile of newspapers that are from right after Cold War, and with toys and installation hanging with toys around. And I think that scale of work that can be exhibited in Hong Kong, I think is very good. Very good to see
impressive.
that.
We appreciate high ceilings. It's certainly a rare.
Yes.
No, but I absolutely agree. Having large installations is a rarity, especially after we talked about having to shrink your works here. Elaine, have you visited?
I've been during the opening, and I'm so impressed by the Hong Kong section, and that puts together like a Hong Kong cultural identity. It's like in time sequence. And so people can understand like how Hong Kong's artistic language is developed throughout the time. And it helps to build up Hong Kong's identity so much. And it also so helpful for a younger artist like me, and it's inspiring to like go forward from that lineage and to take it further from what is happened in the history. So that's cool.
Great, thank you so much. Any more questions? Yes.
Hi, thank you for all your answers. My name is Joyce, and my question is about your continuing practice. So it would seem that the common denominator amongst all your works is your lived experiences and memory, perhaps childhood memory. But going ahead, if you had sort of one motivating factor or feeling to power your work, would you choose to try and decode things you don't understand, things you really like already, or things you absolutely hate?
Go forth.
For me, I wouldn't really choose between one, because like if I have to choose like one motivation to go forward, it would be searching within myself and my soul, and it combines many things, like something I don't understand it yet, and something I hate, something I like, but all of these help me to understand what I really am. And it's about the curiosity to know about what I am and what I should do and where I come from. All these existential questions help me to motivate me to do my future projects.
I think because I always focus in kinetic part, and I believe in my future artwork or installation, it will continue to become one of the elements. And I think the kinetic is already a challenge that I need to get used to every day, because each installation, they have different parts, different motor, different gears, and you have enough challenges to face for each work and each installation. I think at the moment I was still familiar the theme about myself first, and then later when I further develop, maybe it's another new, but at the moment I think it's still the same direction.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's quite obvious that I'm very good at complaining. My practice is really motivated by things I really hate in
Fair
general.
enough.
But then it's more and more. It's because now I'm making a very big series about not big series, a very long series about Hong Kong, and it's naturally always always things that I hate. But I would like to make it the other way around, maybe some days. So when I can look at things more positively in Hong Kong, I hope to make things that about things that I love in Hong Kong. Hopefully, yes.
Thank you. It's very change.
Nice to see you guys. I'm a big fan. So I would like to know how you see social media help or facilitate your design. I think Angela, I'll see, when I open IG, I'll see a lot of your work, same as Mark as well, and Elaine. So how do you see social media, for example, Instagram, and how do you think about it when you see all these people using social media and post your work?
I'm totally one of the kids who grow with the social media trend, and I kind of started my career by posting on Instagram actually, and I just using it like a free platform to share my works when I was a little bit younger, and it is so helpful for a young person with no connection before, that people from all over the world could see my work through maybe hashtag or some algorithm, I don't know, and then I get my first followers or first attention from the social media world, and that's how I decided, oh, this works, I could be an artist. So this is how social media helped me to pursue my dream and turn it into like a real world thing.
I think I agree with you. Yeah, the social media is very convenient because of the hashtag function that you can basically browse through all the artworks that are exhibiting now at Art Central. So it's very convenient. Even if you don't have the time or you can't be here, then it's easy. And I think particularly during the pandemic, because sometimes you can't really go socialize, then a lot of exhibitions we organize some virtual tour. So you can still be similarly on site to feel that, because sometimes some artwork you can't see just the picture or the video. You need some trace of the site. Yeah, so I think that's how I feel about that. And I do think social media help artists commercially because people get to know you more, and also it's a good way to promote yourself by yourself. Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts?
The most advanced function in Instagram that I use is tagging people. So I don't know. I'm very bad at it. I should be better.
You're low key online.
Yeah, but I mean, I treat Instagram as a visual diary instead of. I don't really put my artworks on Instagram. I put what I see, what I find very, very interesting on Instagram instead of. So yeah, I think I should get better on Instagram and social media, but yeah, let's see how it goes. I don't know. It's
no pressure, Mark.
Yeah.
Absolutely no pressure. Does anyone have any more questions? We might have space for one more.
Yeah. So just wonder if how would you define like success in your work? Like, is there any moments that you feel like, oh, you are really achieving success in your work? Is there any factors other than price? Is there any moments that you feel that you are very proud of yourself to make this, to create this work? Thank you.
To me, it's very simple. Because when we look at visual art, it's always about what you see and what you think. But then, to me, when I see what I hear and I hear what I see, or I smell what I see, if these interchanges of senses work is in my work, that's then it's very, very successful to me. It's very simple. Yeah. Because if audiences are able to use other senses and understand the work, to me that's very, very successful already.
You've achieved it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For you guys?
I think a few years ago, I always think if an artwork can deliver the artist's intention, at the same time the audience receives the same message, it is considered successful. But then after these years, I feel like it's not the truth, and I don't appreciate, okay, we have to have the same language, because sometimes different interpretation makes the artwork even more fruitful, even more diverse, and looking better. Then I won't say success as an adjective to describe the work, but I would definitely have some key terms about how to make myself feel satisfied with it, the finishing, the environment of the setting of the exhibition, how the lights help with my art piece, and does it deliver my vision perfectly. That I would say I'm satisfied with, but I won't say I'm successful. Yeah, thank you.
I think I used to think my artwork is complete, is when my work is fully connected with the audience, when it's exhibited, when people can come in and talk to me and interact with my work. But now I'm taking on a different approach, which is being fully communicated or connected with my old self, with my younger self. Because in my latest painting, I imagine myself talking to a 7-year-old self when I was painting, and I take it as a meditation process. Like, I cried so many times when I paint this painting, and I feel like the success is when I am my old self again.
Thank you so much. With that, Mark, Angela, Elaine, thank you all for coming today and sharing your thoughts about the cultural identity of Hong Kong. And I want to thank the audience for really listening in and putting a good start to this Friday. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show, and see you guys around. Thank you.